I have been thinking about a Let's Play series since I started Minecraft, really. And to be honest, I was nervous when I first uploaded this world. I've been wasting hours upon hours to find the perfect seed, the perfect data pack, the popular mods. But then I scrapped that and relied on luck only. So while you watch me punching trees, and get started here, let me explain to you my plans for this series in general. I wanted to make this world my canvas of creativity. I want to build a relatively large and partial grindy base. It will be a very versatile and interesting build, I hope, and it will push me way beyond my comfort zones. But the overall reason for the series is you, the person who is watching my very first episode. A single player can get lonely sometimes, so I want to connect with other Minecraft players and nerds all over the globe. To share the fun and get feedback on my survival projects, to inspire and get inspired. Nothing can exist in a vacuum. Creativity needs a dialogue, especially in the beginning of this channel. Your feedback is crucial to me, as I'm just starting off. So take your time and maybe share your thoughts in the comments. It's really appreciated. Now on to the episode. I found this little overhang perfect for my little shelter. I used a natural spring for a small crop field, as wheat is one of the requirements for luring and breeding cows to get eventually leather for the books that are necessary for a 30 level enchantment setup. So now I just have to wait for my first crops to grow so I can get my cows in here. Meanwhile, I created more farmland around this little puddle and made sure the light level is high enough for good growth. What I could do in the meanwhile is get myself some chicken. After all, they are funny little critters. And especially in the early game, they are a pretty good XP and food source. And I have a lot of space for them. And while my seeds were sprouting, I dug myself a stairs into the underground for resources and building material. I forgot how slow the early game is. It's literally watching grass grow. So boring. What are these chickens doing in my composter? So I went out and explored the nearby caves in the hills for surface level resources. I still was on stone tools. Felt good to finally upgrade. You don't realize the luxury speed of netherite tools till you don't have them. So getting better tools was one of the highest priorities. Something is wrong with this composter. There are always chickens in it. So time to get some supplies for my first caving expedition. When I found this waterfall leading down to some really narrow passages winding deeper into the deep slate. Did you also think that this redstone was a spider? It scared me. So I followed this claustrophobic spaghetti way and found something amazing. A slime. I mean, I have a slime chunk right beneath my base. How cool is that? Some safety measures. The path led to a nice sort of balcony, which gave me a good overview over the situation. I spotted my first diamonds and seemingly huge iron vein. But these treasures were in a little bit too dangerous location for now. The good news were I could harvest my first crops. I also could upgrade to iron tools, finally. Why? Next task on the to-do list to progress, getting myself some cows. And some additional sheep, because why not? But all the leather would be useless without paper. Luckily, the sugarcane nearby was growing plenty, so I went out and grabbed all of it. I was so distracted that I completely missed that the sun went down and I had to go home because I also ran out of food. At this point, I was pretty sure a creeper would get me, as slow as I was. But no death so far. Nearby was another natural spring, and since I didn't want to waste my tiny iron supplies on a bucket, I used this for my first sugarcane farm. Of course. Then I stopped by the tiger forest near spawn for some spruce wood, since I was planning to use a decent amount of it in my upcoming starter base. No, not the hole I was currently living in. I was planning on building a real starter home. On day 8, I was ready to claim the treasures underneath my base from the monsters. So with the help of a little stream from above, I descended into the depths of this cave, where there were the zombies already waiting for me. And then I got scared by this creeper nearly falling onto my head. I was so focused on exploring and lighting up that I screamed at my desk. And then I realized that besides all these resources, there was a geode in the middle of this cave. But first I got rid of this nasty enderman. Time to grab the first diamonds. Some of the amethyst clusters. and the surface iron blocks from the vein and get back up. Then I decided to relocate my growing flock of chickens because their clucking started to get annoying. And right as I headed off to explore, it started to rain. I was mainly on the hunt for dark oak wood and white cows. Every leather was needed to speed up the process. And I found a lot on my way. And also some pumpkins, which was nice. I also come across another portal, but it didn't have any useful stuff in it. I just stuffed my gold in my overflowing inventory and continued. Since I decided not to look up my seed in any external map tool, I hoped to find some dark oak on the way, but no luck so far. Meanwhile, at least my crops were doing fine. On another expedition for dark oak, I came across this beautiful located village, and I stole all their hay. And some workstations. Then I made sure at least 2 of the villagers were safe, because I plan on working with them at a later point in the series. I then traded some of the stolen goods back to this farmer, before I stole even more stuff. And when I harvested my spruce tree, it was a good opportunity to give you an overview of the spawn area. Next to what I refer as the claw is a swamp disappearing into the distance and the taiga forest from earlier. And more regular forests and river windings and so on. I went more exploring and found this pillager outpost in the middle of a huge meadow biome. The area was quite big and some rivers going through, carving deep canyons into the landscape here. And here I found this interesting looking spot. I think I will come here again, so I earmarked it for later. And I finally found my beloved dark oak forest. Of course it was raining. So I grabbed what I needed from the dark oak forest and from the nearby jungle and from the nearby savannah some acacia. And I robbed another village. And while I was exploring, I came across so many fascinating landscapes and caverns. I definitely will come back here. The next day, I went and located my exact spawn point. The base I have planned will not only function as a starter base, but also as a respawn insurance if I die later on in the series when my bed broke or something. And as I was creating some space to build, this fellow showed up. I have the mini block data pack installed, so this definitely comes in handy later. But for now, it just had garbage traits. I don't know what it is, but building in circular shapes in Minecraft is so appealing to me. Less so if I miscount. But after some correcture, I laid out the drafts for my starter base. It will be underground with skylight coming through a glass ring from above. And I extended the ground a bit. After that, it was finally time for my first diamond pickaxe. My goal was to get enough obsidian for a nether portal and an enchanting table. As the map didn't show any surface level lava pools nearby, I went out exploring once more. And I found what I needed not so far away. Ah man, it's getting dark and this is so painfully slow. To avoid getting creepered, I quickly grabbed myself a bed and got rid of the night to continue the painfully slow obsidian gathering. Then finally, I could pack my stuff and leave. With my new enchanting table and the 15 bookshelves in stock, I went over to my new base location and set up the nether portal. As well as my enchanting setup. And after hoping for a good enchantment for my pickaxe, I got reminded that experience levels were still a thing in this game. So sadly, efficiency 4 had to wait. I got down into my mines, where I still had these diamonds waiting for Fortune 3. And went mining for more resources, mainly gold, because I was planning on going to the nether and without getting my butt handed to me immediately. And so I finally ignited the nether portal and jumped into it to see what doom awaits on the other side. So last episode, we hopped through the portal to make sure no ghast is destroying my portal. I protected with a wall of stone. The red biome is a little bit dangerous, especially if you don't have gold armor. But as I have it, it's not that big of a deal, and it's pretty nice to have a warped forest nearby because I really like the wood. So it's no surprise that my first action here was to grab some of the resources and the nearby nether quartz because of the good XP amount it gives. And because my way back is a little bit blocked at the moment, I started my nether tunnels to get around easily. So let's see where this tunnel brings us. And bridging over lava always feels scary. So after I gathered a healthy amount of XP from the nearby nether quartz, I had it back. Look! Rainbow! Back in the overworld, I mapped my spawn area to have a good overview over the progress I was making. From time to time, updating your maps is also a good opportunity to see what progress you're making, and it's a neat way of a good before and after, and it gives you a good impression of how much work you're actually doing to this world. And for the last bit to level 30, I used the chicken breeding method again, and the XP furnaces drop. I still haven't died once in this world, which does not really happen a lot because I'm a clumsy person and Minecraft is unforgiving for clumsy people. So I continued traveling the nether, mainly because one of the main ingredients to my base was still missing, and it's sadly only found in the nether. It's basalt, one of the nicest blocks in the game. And on my way I grabbed every quartz I could find. At one point I decided to set up a nether portal, and as I was doing so, I dug into a lava pocket and I got a little bit panicked because you burn a lot longer when you burn in the nether and it can easily kill you. Sadly, nothing interesting. And there we have it. A basalt delta. I grabbed myself a big blob of blackstone, a lot of basalt blocks for my building project, a little bit of this glowstone here, and got out of the nether. To really get going on my building project, I collect all the building materials I will need up front so I don't have to go back and forth. One of the main materials I wanted to use next to basalt and deep slate was clay. Luckily, swamps do provide a healthy amount of clay early game. I also built a little cactus farm for green dye. And then I went exploring and found an azalea tree naturally generated, which meant that there was a lush cave underneath. So I dug down and collected a few moss blocks, some glowberries, and as much clay as I could stuff into my inventory, and then I left. So now that I got enough materials, I started to set up myself a quick smelting setup because bricks are one of the most annoying materials to prepare for building. And at this point I was still short on coal, so I used spruce wood instead. So while I was waiting for my bricks to get ready, I continued the work on the base part that is overground. The map shows the work in progress. I really like the look of the nether materials mixed with the grey of the stone. This is what it looks like up close. Unfortunately, I ran out of building materials, so I used my time to fill in the landscape a little bit and went in the nether to collect more materials and more resources. so I could then finish the upper part of the base. After the first part of the base was finished, I cleared out the room I would need for building the interior underneath. I also chose to use deep slate on the walls, broken up with sections of brick wall. Because I think the contrast between the deep slate and the warm color of the bricks go along really nicely. To tie it all together, the floor was made out of spruce wood. Almost. So this is what it looked like. I really like how it turned out. It looks so cozy. One section of the base is a little storage system and a little crafting area. Sir? Who's there? And with my new Fortune 3 pickaxe, I finally grabbed my diamonds I was saving for later. And I must say, not too shabby. So this is my overall treasure. This skeleton scared me because it came out of nowhere. And after some decoration, I decided to go a little bit caving. And I found this poor guy, but I didn't have any supplies for curing a villager from the zombification. And it was towards the end of my mining trip when I almost decided to go back, when I found the solution to my early game XP problem, a spider spawner. Which is also really handy because it gives me string and spider eyes. Hello? Is this running? Well, hello there. I've decided to change up a little bit of my process because I figured just talking over my footage in post-production is pretty boring for me, and in this point, if it's boring for me, it's boring for you, so I thought I'd change up the recording process a little bit and bring you in live while I record and just tell you a little bit of what I'm doing in the moment. And yeah, let's see how that works. If it's distracting me to die more, well, if it's entertaining, then the better, but yeah. So, hello. This is me, the Nookie. Welcome back. So, yeah, let's see how this episode goes and do some stuff. And today's plans are at first to have a look over there. I noticed there's a village nearby and I wanted to make sure that you know, this is the spawn area and the spawn chunks are constantly loaded, so let's see if some of them are still alive. It would be pretty, it would come in really handy because having them this nearby would make it pretty easy to get them over, and I already have plans for the forever home for my chicken, and yeah, if the village is just over this hill, the transportation shouldn't be this big of a deal. But you never know, they're villagers, right? There it is. I wonder if it's the same village I found when I was rowing down the stream. See, that is what I'm talking about. I'm not even sure there's a single villager left. Go away. Burn. Oh. More zombies. Well, obviously there are still villagers left, but yeah, is this the same village or is it not? Go home, people. Let's see if it goes this smoothly again. Ha! Hello? Ah! No! In you go. Perfect. Okay. 2 separate ones, but this should do. Let's head home. I'm sorry. Do I count as a chicken? So I made a little sort of closet for my additional armor for backups and stuff. And I quite like this design. And now onto the wall. So these are the points that are the main goals for the next few episodes. I want to finish my starter home. The interior is pretty much done, but I plan on doing some sort of like rocks around this ring. In one will be my nether portal at a final location, and it will be a little bit overgrown and looking pretty magical. So I want to make some sort of rock formations around this general area here. And for this I'm laying out the basic shape in a sort of 2D and then filling in the parts between. The nether portal will go in one, the entrance to the base itself will go in one, and 2 other ones will also be there for pure decoration purposes. So this is what the finished rock looks like. I think it turned out really nice. There's still a little bit of decoration missing. So I started a mining tunnel in the meanwhile. And I found a lot of little holes and caves on the way downwards. So enjoy this little caving expedition. A little bit deeper down below, I found a pretty big cave system and started to investigate it. And I found a lot of enemies down there. Sadly, at some point, my recording software decided to not record anything, not even the game sounds anymore. So I apologize for some quiet footage here. But besides all the mobs, I also found some diamonds, and after I grabbed them, I went back up. So, I hope the construction workers are done by now. I brought you in because I found a yeah, pretty large cave, so it seems, and I thought it would be funny to have you around whilst caving and looking what resources await down here and dangers. So I hope we can find some nice diamonds around here. Hiya! Yeah, let's grab these and then head out. More? I put these levers up here to get the experience out of these furnaces, but I really need to establish a better way of getting experience points for enchanting, because this is a really tedious way and it's taking forever. So I think next I will tackle the spider spawner, and later on in the series I think I will also build a full farm out of it, but for now I will do it the easy way. No way! Another one! Ah! Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Ah. What? Okay. What? Did I just see? Oh, what? Oh no. No way! Are you kidding me? It yeah. I just wanted to, yeah, place a torch in the wall so that I would have enough light, and look what I found. Yay! More diamonds! Ooh. What? What? Oh my goodness. I think that was just the biggest diamond vein I ever saw. After coming back from my little mining trip, I got 40 diamonds plus the 14 I had before, so I think it's time to make my first diamond gear. Helmet, chest plate, leggings, and booties. Leaves us with a total left over of 30. That's not bad. Done. So one thing I want to finish today is my starter home, aka the magical ring of mystery, or whatever you want to call it, and finished these boulders around the center here. And for this I will need more moss, 4 mossy cobblestone, and also for the decorations of the boulders so they look a little bit more weathered. So this is my final base. I placed all the rocks around it, and I also try to differentiate them in size so they look more natural and also kind of old. This one I tried to make it look like it broke in 2 halves and one fell down and is more overgrown than the rest of it, and this is one with also a little bit a different shape. And yeah. Hello and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Survivor series. This is me, the Nookie, and today's first plans are going to be finding a nether fortress because I desperately need blaze rods, and yeah, so let's see how that goes. Also, I want to mention, I heard suspicious footstep noises around this portal, and they disappeared, so it might be that we are greeted by a creeper right when we step outside into the nether. So oh no! I knew it. Oh gosh. Editing Nookie here, and I also forgot to put on my armor after my intro. This could have gone really, really bad. And this is the reason why you always carry a flint and steel with you. Let's get some repairs. Let's see if something is in this direction. I can see a lot of nether, but no nether fortress. I hope it's not too far away. I might just found one. I think this is it. Very nice. That's not too far away. So I think the best way is, or the fastest way to get over there is just continue this bridging method. And so for this I will just gather up a lot of netherrack and hope no ghast is spawning over there, otherwise... Yeah, that's a problem. Go away. Oh, second arrow. Oh no, I missed. What do I do? What do I do? If it shoots me, I'm dead. Hide. Well, that's unfortunate. Please despawn. Oh no. Oh gosh. Worst. 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 Go away. Oh. Okay. I'm out of here. Run! 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 Pew. So I'm almost there, and there's a Soul Sand Valley nearby, and I also can see the Nether Fortress, and it has a pretty premium location because it's, I think it's completely over this lava lake, which means the spawn rates in this thing could be crazy. Yeah. So let's see how we get over there. So, I staircased upwards and I got shooted immediately. Yes. Blazes. Dangerous. I also see some wither skeletons. That's nice. And yeah. So let's see if we find a way inside without getting burned to crisp. Ouch! Okay. Nope. Oh gosh. Huh. I also need to make sure that I find my way back. So I was about to go home, but I'm right before the bridge over the lava lake, and the ghost won't despawn. And now I'm trapped in here because I shouldn't try to go over there with this guy floating around. And oh no. Stupid. Yeah. And I'm also out of arrows. What to do? Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, up. Run! The dangerous parts is where the bridge is out of netherrack. Cobblestone is fine. It's just my bad luck. Usually, I just get bombed when I'm on these. No, these ones. Or this ones. So let's get home. Quickly. After this nerve-wracking trip, we got home safely and now we can see our treasures. I've got enough blaze rod to make at least a good amount of ender pearls and some other goodies, as well as this blaze head. That looks stupid. So yeah, next stop, ender pearls, and I guess then we will at some point look for the stronghold. As I mentioned before, I am planning a beautiful farmhouse and some stables and a chicken coop and giving my animals a nice place to stay. And I also want to fill this place with life and movement. And yeah, as I was building up this hill to extend it, a creeper snuck up on me. So, thanks for the jump scare. Uh-huh. There is the source of evil. Go away. Ah! Mm. The plan is to set up a villager breeder that will help me to farm a bunch of crops and also can be used to trade other goods and get emeralds that way. And I think it's just funny if they are having their usual daily routines around here and, yeah, just having some company. In the beginning, I made this little sketch because I had a pretty clear idea of what I was going for. I wanted it to be closed so the villagers are safe and don't get lost. And I also wanted it to look like it's one of these old farmhouses where you have basically like walls on all sides, and in between are the buildings. And I also wanted some crop fields around it where the villagers can go to their daily business, and also make it a nice, atmospheric, and relaxing, cozy place. So, this is what I did to get a good feeling about the space I will need. Drafting the layout with dirt is also a good way to get a feeling about the dimensions and also the placement of things, how buildings interact with each other, and test out the dimensions with some wireframes without having to rip down a whole building because it's not fitting or anything. I thought it's the time to reveal my seed. What I found is that the closest desert to my spawn point is actually around 5,000 blocks away. This is a beach biome where turtles spawn naturally. These will have a hard time finding their ocean. I was doing the wireframes for the main building I wanted to start with, and I noticed zombie villager noises nearby, which meant a great opportunity to just have a villager almost delivered to the doorstep. I just needed to make sure he doesn't despawn, so I caught him in a boat. Great success! So to get a good feeling about the height and the general shape of the roofs and such, I was doing a complete wireframe of the building. I really like how it turned out so far. Then I started to swap the materials. As well as adding in the first details. I then dug a pit for the villager breeder to go in. Unfortunately, I was short one ingredient for the weakness potion, so I had to go out and get myself some mushrooms. It didn't take long. I found them in the nearby old growth spruce taiga, and it was right next to the azalea tree we found earlier. Number one. Number two. Now we just have to wait. Perfect! I still needed a second villager, so I prepared the riverside to make it as easy as possible and prevent any pathfinding from happening, because villagers are known for running all over the place, except where you really want them to go. You can transport villagers via boat or via minecart, but the boat method is clearly the cheaper one. Whee! I blocked the doors and then I released him. Villager breeder complete. What a wonderful morning. Hello there. This is me, the Nookie, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival series. And as you can see, I put in the work and finished the farmhouse. Let's have a look. I still plan on installing some flower pots and some planters for the balconies, but overall it's pretty much finished. On the inside, on the other hand, I didn't invest too much work. They are still there. Yeah, so I want to make it safe so they can't walk out and get lost. But here they can roam around freely and have their workstations, and also plan on using these smaller rooms as sort of bedrooms. And we also have a little balcony here with a lot of plants and access to the roof and a good view over the landscape, which is pretty nice. So yeah. But what I thought would be the perfect start to this Sunday morning, I have my fresh cup of coffee, and I think I want to explore this cave I found over there. There. You can't see it from here really, but it's a steep waterfall down. I will show you. And you also might probably already spotted it, but I updated my complementary shaders from the previous version to the new reimagined version. And yeah, this gives us these fluffy clouds, and I also updated to 1.19. So as many of you know, the new update arrived not long ago, but I was, compared to others, a little bit late to the party because I was mainly waiting for some plugins and some mods to update that helped me keep a consistent style of the video, so I decided to wait a bit, but now it's here, and with it comes a bunch of new content and things to explore in this world, and also a lot of new dangers regarding the cave systems. And so yeah, it will take a little while, but at some point we will find 1.19 things here. So I'm really excited. And there we have the finished barn. I already decorated the inside. So I made it look like these old barn houses where most of the crops and mainly the wheat is stored. And it also has open access to the roof beams and more hay. And also this more like trampled and not really made flooring. And yeah, I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It will directly connect to the next building, and there you see it from the outside. And here we have the finished crop fields, which are growing plenty. Yeah. I also continued to work on the basement. I swapped some materials in my villager breeder, and I also dug a deeper basement here where the villager breeder works and poops out the babies. And now I have 2 more waiting for getting their job and yeah, living here. And I also had a little bit of an accident. One ran away and found its way up here. He eventually will join the others, but for now he's safe because he don't want to walk over these rails. And yeah, I need to find a way to keep them inside the house or inside the main area of this building. So like the gardens and stuff. So I'm not sure about that, but that's a problem for another day. I also just realized that pouring a bucket over your crops is really the easiest and fastest way to harvest all at once. I also realized I get way too many seeds, so let's set up a little composter. Ta-da! So we can dump these in there and get a lot of bone meal that way. I now set up some workstations. No, we don't go there. To have my first tradings because I have now enough wheat to trade and get my first emeralds that way. And yeah, let's see if some of the others are also grown up. Yay, they are ready. So I used the same rails trick as before on the first floor, but now I use them on the front doors and also the back doors. They can't really go out, and so now I should be good to release them. This one has the carrot deal. Now carrots for you. So I will keep on trading till I have a healthy amount of emerald. But I think for today, I want to start preparing, finding the end. And with that, of course, I mean the end dimension. So in order to find this, I need ender pearls. Oh no. And blaze rods. But it looks like I just have this one ender pearl. This is not gonna be enough. So I'm afraid we will have to go and fight some endermen. And here I am. First death. And now all my items are gone, including the painfully slowly harvested ender pearls. So I guess it's a good moment to end this episode, and I will gather the rest, what I lost in between the next episode and this episode, and we will see if I have my stuff back. So yeah. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival series. As you might remember, last episode we ended up losing all our stuff to a deep nether hole, and now I used the time between the episodes to get everything back. Luckily, I have all these spider spawners below my base, so I could recover my enchanting levels relatively easy. It just took forever because I'm lazy and I didn't want to upgrade the spawner to a fully working grinder. Oh gosh, I wish I did. Anyway, with a halfway decent enchanting, I then headed up and stored everything in my closet safely and went into the nether for another hunt for ender pearls. And this time I patched all the holes I could probably fall into, so we don't have to do this again. To my surprise, it didn't take too long, mainly because now I have looting 2 on my swords, so it didn't take long till I had enough ender pearls and could go home. Then I crafted up all the Eyes of Ender, and the first thing I crafted with them was an Ender chest. It's one of my most important items. Let's get prepared. The end portals are distributed evenly in a sort of triangular shape around the spawn point, and I don't know to which I will be led to. It might be that I have to face nighttime and bigger bodies of water that I have to cross, so I need some preparations to go there. But it shouldn't be that big of a problem because we have almost everything I need here, including the Eyes of Ender. In order to open the end portal, I need around Well, it depends on how many end portal frames already have an Eye of Ender in there. If there are at worst 0 in, I need 12 to spare after the journey, so I need to take more with me. Idea. I remember that there are horses and donkeys around here, and I could use either one of those. Oh, hello. Either one of those for getting there faster. Where's the donkey? There's the donkey. They have both their pros and cons. The donkey's a little bit slower, but he can carry goods. He can, in fact, carry a full chest worth of stuff. But as said, he's a bit slower. But there's also the option of a good horse. And there were horses around this area, but they can't carry any items with them. So it's a decision I need to make. But I also could breed a mule, and a mule is faster than the normal donkey, but also can carry a lot of stuff with it. So I might, before I go on an adventure, breed up a little companion for me. I am definitely not procrastinating. So let's see. I will need for the breeding, I need golden carrots. So let's see what these two friends are thinking of this idea. Now I just have to wait till this little buddy grows up, and then we can go on an adventure. And just like that, he's grown up. I also already tamed him, or her. And so I think we're ready to go. And I also bred up these two again, and for some reason, white and white gives brown. I mean, he's so cute, so I'm definitely gonna keep him. He will be in the horse stables with the other ones. Our herd is growing plenty. now I need your creativity because all these little friends need some names. So if you have any ideas on how to name these, the horses and the donkeys and the mule, let me know in the comments. And with that, let's go. Oops. No. All right. Come here. Of course. Of course it starts to rain. Here. Dum dum. So it looks like we have to somehow get over there. I think it's best if we go around. I don't want to mess with the water right now. I also could do a quick stop at this village and take a quick nap to get the rain away. Nope. Well, let's move on then. I just hope this rain doesn't turn into a thunder or anything. Oh, carefully. Mm-hmm. We should stop quickly and take a nap. Don't run away. Perfect. And now at least the rain stopped. And we are almost there. Hello, bee. Let's see if we are on the right track. Huh? What? Ah, there. Okay, it pointed a little bit. Is it around there? It was another one. Oh, it's pointing. I was near it. It isn't that far away. So let's see. Do we see anything here? Sometimes if there's a big lake or something generated on the ocean floor, but I don't think this is the case here. So, where's my horse? Or mule? Where's my ride? Ah, here. There we go. Stay here. While I go exploring a little bit more. Maybe I should set my bed here as well. So if I die, I'm not far away. And of course, that I don't lose you. Okay. Here you say. Is it? Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Phew. Let's see on which point the eyes changed the direction. Okay, still going in this direction. Can I catch it? Ooh. Yes. Okay. This direction. No. Okay. I have enough. That boat. Bad luck. Do you have a treasure for me? Oh, ooh. Decent. Thank you. No distractions. Let's see. Anything? Turtle. Okay. Toss another one. Still going in this direction. And it dropped. Okay. Whilst I was following the Eye of Ender, I came across a lot of really beautiful landscapes, including this flower forest, which stretched on a big chunk of land. It was really, really nice. And now the Eyes of Ender pointed directly somewhere around here into the ground. So it means we set up a little base camp and start digging. I definitely need a shield. Because the stronghold will be full of monsters. There we have it. Did I set my spawn? Hello? Anybody home? Oops. Torches on the left. Uh-oh. I hear badness. Hello? Uh. That's the way out. And that's okay. Nope. Ah, I hear lava, but I think that's the cave. Hello? Whoa. Ooh, library. Cool. Give me all your books. For that reason, strongholds are amazing. What do we have here? Silk touch? Okay. More books. So, that's not the way to the portal. And there we have the end portal. We need more. The only thing that's left to do is to set up the nether portal to get back here. Oh, that is a piglin bastion. Let's not go there. I think I will go by foot in the overworld, and I also can bring my goats with me that way, but I don't want to mess with the piglin broods and the piglins in this facility. So, no thanks. While I was relocating my goats, I also found these guys spawned outside of my villager house. So it really bothered me, but I didn't also want to kill them because of the bad omen effect. So they were allowed to stay a little bit longer, but I don't want to see them again. But I think I'll wrap up this episode here. If you liked what you've seen so far, then like this video maybe and share your thoughts in the comments. Or maybe even subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching if you come this far. we will see in the next episode with a lot of more stuff. And I have big plans, and I'm working already on my main base in the background and planning out some things. So it will be a lot of fun. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival series. And I have been busy in between the episodes. I expanded the ranch and did basically all the progress. I collected decoration material and plants, planted a lot of crop fields and some fake crop fields. I also came across cute little foxes, but they did not like me. In the night, I had to get back home, and an Enderman decided that he hates me, but he also didn't want to stay close enough, so I was fiddling around and trying to anger him enough to get close again, and it took like forever. Look at this idiot. Evil stare. Then I did some more terraforming and got my cows out of their temporary home. And this is the finished farmhouse, villager home. What do you want to call it? I also updated my maps, and there the difference is really showing up. I really like how it looks from above. I did some changes from the original plan, but overall I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Especially the horse stable, because it gives off this vibe I was going for with all the plants and with the almost town center like place. So now that this is ready, The next step on the list is the dragon fight. And for a start, to get into the end dimension. And as I remember, there were 2 Eye of Ender missing. So the first step is, I hate to say it, I need to go back to the Nether and get Ender Pearls. And you remember this doesn't always go well, so let's put on our backup gear again. Another idea is to just see an Enderman around here in the overworld. Of course, there are the zombies. A lot of zombies. I need Enderman. I have the feeling this will not work. Ooh, bad. Enderman! Yes! Come here. I don't want to go into the Nether because of 1 Ender Pearl. The danger is way too high. And then I decided to try my luck and go into the cave I was exploring last episode, and took the easy way down the waterfall and back into the parts of the cave that I hadn't lit up already, because I hoped that I would find some Enderman there. But it looked like I needed to go pretty deep to find any dark spots, because I was a little bit greedy last time. I also forgot some diamonds. Sadly, it just was 1, but that's good enough. Then I continued my exploration, but I just was finding zombies. And as I was looking around, I made an amazing find. A very welcome surprise. A skeleton spawner. This is a even better source for XP than the spider spawner, and the bones are really useful. I was really happy to find that. I also got a rare music disc out of the deal. The best part is that this set skeleton spawner is not far away from the starter home, so I can build a nice grinder out of it. But the bigger problem was not only the ender pearls were missing, but also I needed blaze rods for strength potions and for the Eyes of Ender. So I was forced to go into the nether anyway. Here is the montage of me collecting. We hate this bridge. I then brewed up all the potions I needed. I went for strength potions to keep the fight a little bit easier and also faster. And I need to be honest with you, I never fought the dragon alone, and I'm a little bit nervous. This is what I packed. I think this should be everything. I also will try to find at least an unbreaking book, maybe a mending to apply immediately to my elytra, because then I can fly back and don't worry about any distance I fly or any duration of the wingies. So today will be a little bit of a shorter episode because the main event is coming in the next episode where I fight the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I think this will be a load of entertainment on its own, and I hope that I can then fly around in this world and look for the perfect base location, because I have something in mind and I just need the right place for it, and then we can start on my main base project. Yes, I'm excited. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the following episode. If you liked what I produced so far, I would really appreciate a like or a comment, or maybe even subscribing so you don't miss me failing with the Ender Dragon. So, bye! Yes, I actually did just wave at the monitor. But before it gets serious, I need to do something. I need something. And for that, I need to go into the nether and dig a tunnel to a specific location for a very specific companion. Oh man, I did not see that coming. Surprise creeper. But this time I didn't know he was there, and it was like, ta-da! Dead. Let's collect our stuff and pretend that this didn't happen. I hope my stuff isn't sprayed all over the place. What? Oh no. It made a new portal, of course, but it's down there. So, yeah, that looks okay. Everything not there. Something there. But is that something? No. I hope I found everything. Oh no, torches. Okay, so yeah, let's repair and move on. I also want to make sure that I don't come out the wrong portal, so let's break that real quick. Uh-oh. Quick. Oh no, he saw me. Ah. Well, get wrecked. Phew. So, I want to get directly underneath the bedrock ceiling, and for that, let's build a little staircase here and hope we don't get showered in lava. Oh no. Cave nether portal, the worst. Up to the surface. And here we are. It's a mangrove swamp. I'm here for some amphibic friends. Frogs. I think they are one of my all-time favorite animals in Minecraft. They're so cute and derpy. Mmm, tasty slime. Let's build a pond. I came to this little ocean to collect some kelp, and just a little bit down in this direction, I found an ocean monument, which is definitely something I want to tackle later in the series because I love, love, love prismarine. This will also be exciting. Just goats doing goat things. Mojang did a great job. Et voila! The pond is finished. I didn't want to go too overboard with the decoration, but now our little tadpoles have a nice open water to swim around till they become frogs. Whoa! Where do you come from? Oh gosh, don't you hurt my future frog friends. Let's... Okay, boat. Ha. Now you can stay there forever. So now I breed them. And I'm already seeing that they will be hopping all over the place. So I need to find a way to keep them closer. Because I also saw that one of them got way over this hill. Yeah. They are really cute, but also really dull. This could have been another creeper. It's luckily just a zombie, but I need to find out how these mobs are getting there. That's annoying. No more surprises. Let's set up the new nether portal here. I will make it look nice later. For now, that's good. Now we need the coordinates and then I will link up the end portal like I planned it last time, but it ended up on top of Piglin Bastion, so I will choose the easy road and go there from above. Now we are just facing one problem. This nether portal links up to the other side, and the other side is the Piglin Bastion, so we somehow need to break the portal that is located on the Bastion roof and pillar up real fast and then lit or get back through the correct portal, which we set up right before to get here. So let's see if we can be fast enough before we get completely destroyed by piglins and whatnot. So up we go. Oh, I should. That's. It's a little bit tempting because I really like these blocks. No. Break. Yep. So, to keep it from regenerating. And then... ah! No! Ow! 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 Go away. No! Oh, bad, 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 bad. My heart. My poor little heart. Okay. Nope. I don't like that. Never dig straight up. I thought that was lava. We are ready to bring in our special guest. Follow me, little friend. And for you, I have a special name. I will call you Hammy. Let's go, Hammy. Follow me into the nether. Perfect. Now, where's your motivation? Let's go. Not that way. Come here. Maybe this will speed up the process a little bit. Come on. not down there. I should have covered that up. Again. Come on. Okay, I think I will make it easier for you. Hemi? Uh-oh. Oh no. Hemi the second. And more safety for you. Cover that up. Nope. Oh, this is dangerous. More danger. So, I think you're safe. Nothing bad happened here. Follow me. All the time in the world. Come on. Hurry up. Almost there. We are coming to the end in frog speed. Ta-da! Hemi the second arrived. And now, let's go. Sophie. Oh. He couldn't wait. Let's be quick. Okay. Now it gets serious. Follow me. I think it's safer if you stay here, little friend. I will take on the dragon. Oh, hello. It's you again. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Survivor series. Last time we fought the dragon successfully, and now? What now? Well, we got a lot of levels, so we will lose. Ha! We will not lose them. We will use them, so we don't lose them. Because what I do next might be a little bit dangerous. Since the frog color is dependent on the biome they hatch in, I wanted to know which color we get if we bring tadpoles to the end. So I waited a long time and surprise, it's green. Green is the cold biome version, so looks like the end is a cold dimension. And I must say I love the green version of this frog. It's my favorite of the 3 color versions there are. What's your favorite? Let's drop that in and... Not too bad. Sharpness. I'll take that. Thank you. Just sharpness? Oh well. And levels are gone. So here we are again. This time no dragon. This thing exactly. And through this we will go and find the treasures of this empty landscape and habitat of my frogs. Oh my goodness. First shock was I spawned right on this edge into the nowhere. But the other point is I was looking around casually and... Jackpot! I have an end city with a ship in view distance of my first point when I arrived here. Oh, that's amazing! So, let's quickly go over there and grab our prize. I don't like this. My pinky already started to hurt. Should I go for the elytra first and then... Huh. To get up there, I need to pillar straight up. Also, I want some of them. I need pillar material. You wanna see a magic trick? Ta-da! Well, yeah. But they teleport you around. And they come in handy later. Oh. Ah, I heard it. I heard it. They sound so weird. Let's have a look. Bloop, bloop. Yes. Ah, there. Elytra! Yes! So amazing! I have wings! Finally! Finally! And fingers crossed. Ooh. Wow! Not bad, not bad. Ooh. This is the important stuff. Why do they make damage? This is annoying. Now I have to get everything back. Everything. Good thing I brought a second pumpkin with me. So let's hope we can get everything back in time. Oh, thanks. Dead again? Oh no. Oh. Can you please stop shooting me? And I'm dead again. Oh, please don't. What on earth? Time is ticking, and I need a new strategy to have at least a chance to get anything back before it despawns. I'll need some building blocks and a water bucket and more protection. Anyway, I managed to get most of my things back. Most importantly, the dragon head and the wings. And now I'm looting the rest of the city. Okay, I am pretty happy. Now let's see if we can find one more and then let's go back home. But the most important things are already secured in the chest. From now on, it should, in theory, not be that stressful. Do we? Okay, we can look at Enderman without any problem. For some reason, these entities generate in a sort of line in the north-south direction, I believe. I have never seen so many Endermen at one spot. I'm so glad that I decided to put on my pumpkin again, because otherwise this could end tragically. And I see another end city. I wonder if it's gonna have a ship as well. A backup elytra would be amazing. But it doesn't look like it so far. Okay, let's bridge over and have a look. See. Yes. There we have it. The second elytra. Wingies! I think I will go home after I stitched myself another dragon head. Packed up all our stuff into the ender chest. We can now safely and blank jump into the void, and all we lose is levels. So, but 13 levels, I think it's fine. And we will leave this ender chest behind because there's no way on taking it with us. So let's finish this and then I think we'll call it a day. Goodbye! Ow, 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 and that. And we are back. I think I will take this home as well. Oh. But now I don't have an ender chest to grab my stuff out of there, so we'll have to go home like we are now. Home sweet home. And we are back at spawn. And one thing I'm really excited to do is to fly. And now we are able to see all we built from all the different angles we want. And to the sky. Oh, this is so amazing. It gives so much freedom to this game and makes so much more possible. Like, for example, yeah, land on the roof. If I, for example, want to add a chimney, which I completely forgot now that I see it in this angle, we can also explore really easily by just flying. The only thing we have to keep in mind is the durability, because it has no unbreaking and no mending on it, and this will be next episode's first tasks, because these wings are too precious and too rare to lose it to duration. So, and ta-da. Here we are. Shiny new wings. Amazing. But I think this will do it for this episode. We had a lot of action and chaos, but I'm so happy how we got out of it and managed to achieve a lot. And I thank you for watching. If you liked this episode and want to see more of it, then please consider subscribing and liking the episode. Maybe. Hi, and nice to reach you. You're probably wondering where I am at the moment, and I'm way up here on the formation I refer to as the claw because it looks like kind of like a claw. And all this is possible thanks to my new wings. And now I can fly anywhere I want. Assuming I enchant my elytra because otherwise they'll break and the fast travel is over. I don't like that these guys are back. And this time they are pretty close to my villages. It seems like that the breeder isn't working correctly. Who wants a new job? You! There we have it. It took way too long. Now we can repair our wings with just killing mobs. I'm happy. Let's use the spider spawner for now and repair the wings right away. And fully repaired. And this is the perfect spot. The spot for what, you might ask, or maybe you didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I plan on building something big because Halloween is coming and I am a big fan of the spooky season, and for that reason we will build something big. But I won't tell you now, you will have to wait. But I already planned it out and I'm so excited for it. I will need quite a lot of resources, and for that matter I made myself a shopping list that is quite long. It's time-lapse time. This should be enough in terms of wood. Now I need bees because I need wax. I soon will also need more rockets. At some point I need to build a creeper farm. Be right back. I remember around here. Hello, little friend. You will come with me. Oh, and you have a friend. Hello. Come down here. No. Yes. And you as well. Perfect. Good. Time to go home. I wonder if you can fly with bees. No, you can't. Okay, then let's go for a walk. You and you. These frogs are all over the place. It seems like they don't like their pond. Bees parked. As I terraformed this area, I covered up this little... I don't know if you even can call this a cave, but it's a nice space fitting for my bee farm. The decorative version will be overground, fitting to the rest of this whole farmhouse area, to give the impression a beekeeper is working here. So, apparently these are the ingredients you need for a bee farm. That's pretty simple. I will link the tutorial I'm following in the video description. I'm also completely out of sand and glass. So, let's bring you guys down there. Follow me. Right here. And the bees can freely enter and exit their hives without any harm done. Oops. Look how many bees I already have. And see those already filled hives? We do not touch them because they don't have campfires underneath, and if we shear them, the bees will attack. And I already did that. So I got stung and a lot of my bees died, and I had to breed them up all over again. So, nope, no touchy. I completely ran out of iron. I couldn't even make enough shears to get the farm going, so I think I will have to go around and collect all the iron I see in the mountains. Man, these frogs are really everywhere. So the hunt for iron in the mountains wasn't that successfully, so I decided to start regular branch mining. Ugh. At Y15, where the iron level should be the best, and I found a pretty decent cave. And I see some iron already, so... and some diamonds. I think I will grab the iron for now and at a later point come and explore the rest of it. But oh boy, this should last at least a little bit. And just as I finished the resource gathering, I catched a cold and had to take it a little bit easy and slow. Let's finish up this episode by a nice building time lapse. Hello, this is Noki, and I hope you enjoyed the building time lapse for this episode's intro. I finished up my spooky Halloween tree, and with all its branches, I think it came out pretty nice. So let's have a look. So the way you get up is a spiral staircase on this little wood path, and it goes up to these two platforms where I will add two other buildings in this episode. I'm also adding some Halloween decorations like these hanging lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns, and some more here, and also these candles fit the theme perfectly, especially the floating ones. And I love that they don't need a supporting block. Kinda magical. I'll finish my Halloween building later this episode with another time lapse, but after all this building and resource collecting, I really want to do something different. So these deeper parts of the swamp water look like they could be caves. I want to check that out. I think it's a good idea to get some form of water breathing. So I'm hoping to fish up a pufferfish to make myself a potion or respiration. Okay, I think time to go. Sun is setting and we are diving in. Now we have around 7 minutes to find something interesting. Let's not waste the time. But otherwise, I have plenty of backup. But yeah. Hi. Let's grab these resources while we can. Turns out that the swamp caves weren't all that great, so I will return to the cave I found beneath my base last time and see what I can get there, because I know there are a lot of resources in the walls and I think I barely scratched the surface regarding the size to explore. And boy, there was a lot to explore. This cave was just humongous. I found a lot of resources and a lot of enemies to fight. At first, I found a nice geode. one of the most rarest ores in the game are now the quote-unquote old diamond ore, because diamonds usually don't generate in regular stone anymore. So I was really lucky to grab these two. The rest of the cave was flooded with mobs. Every corner of this huge cave was so much fun to explore that I had to take this video in third person, so you get a sense of the scale we're talking here. And the best came at the end when I discovered a huge, and I mean a huge, iron vein that stretched along the walls, the ceilings, and even continued underground till it came to an end far away. And the next 2 hours I spent on digging it up, and I barely reached half of the vein, but I had to get back up because all my inventory was full with iron. And within the iron vein, well, yeah, I found a lot of iron, but I also found a decent amount of diamonds. So, let's find out how many iron we get from this. And it's completely full. I think we have a visitor. Oh, there's an Enderman in my base. Yeah. No thanks. That was not what I meant. I know I built this storage system knowing I would move on not too far in the future, but that it fills up this quickly, I did not think. For the next step, I will need a lot more blackstone, so I'm afraid I will need to go into the nether, and I hate the nether. Bear with me. And with that, let's go. But first, I need to get rid of these pigs. He's on his way. Haha. I think we need to go away from this lava lake, so we don't necessarily dig into the lava lake itself. So much to that plan. Nah. Nah. I have the feeling I'm on a floating island. And that there is no ground at all. Have you seen any blackstone? That's the question. I know these guys trade them as well. I don't need string. Give me blackstone, please. That is also no blackstone. Nope. Nope. That's obsidian. Come on. I know you have it in your loot table. Give it to me. Ah, that's better. No, some more, please. Maybe we can try it in one of my old tunnels. Ah. Is that? Oh, that's blackstone. Okay. Let's grab some more and then we're out of here. Oh, God. And we're back home. Very nice. And it's almost done. I have just one little thing to add. I've seen a trick online. I can't remember who posted it or who invented it. If I find the post on, I think it was Instagram. If I find it again, I will link it afterwards, but apologies if I don't name you who invented that, but I want to show you something. So the trick is pretty simple. You have any form of light block hidden behind two trapdoors, which in the best case match the background. And then you just take two specifically dyed banners and hang them just above. And just like that, you have two creepy glowing eyes sticking on the wall and blinking suspiciously. It's so simple, but it adds so much, and it's the perfect detail for my creepy tree, which is now complete. Let's have a look in detail. There it is. In all its spooky glory. The treehouse of a witch. So, yeah. up the staircase, and yeah, basically there's not so much to see here, but maybe later. And the view is amazing up here. And yeah, there's the second floor, but it's just empty. And there's also this tower, which has a connection to the hollow part of the tree. And it goes up to this little platform. Well, the witch who's living here is maybe observing the stars or casting weather spells or something. I like to imagine a story like that. And what's also cool is the inside of the tree, because it's a relatively large space. I was thinking about what to do with it, but it's a weird size in between. Too big to leave it unattended, too small to really do something with it. So I think I will leave it for now. But maybe you guys have a good idea about it. I love it. But I need to end this episode here because this video needs to go out. So I will jump into my editing program and we will see in the next episode with more building and weird stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye!